Alright, well hello, welcome back to my trip to Shenandoah. We're still here at Shenandoah. Last week we went to Stony Man, we hooked up that, saw some of the park. Now I'm at the Hawksbill Gap parking lot, and we'll go up to Hawksbill Mountain, which is the highest point in the park, and then we're going to continue on and see some other stuff down there. So let's join this. This is a 1.6 mile hike, so it should only take us over an hour to do this. So let's go. All right, right away, this trail starts out very steep. So it's a mile, 1.6 miles round trip, but we gained 690 feet of elevation, so pretty steep. But yeah, there's two different ways you can do this. You can do an out and back. Well, there's a loop hike you can do using the AT. I'm doing the out and back because it's shorter time-wise, and my mom didn't want to do this hike, so she is actually waiting in a car for me. But she's well supplied there. She has food, water. She bought her Kindle, so she has that. So she's good to go there. So I'm doing the solo. But let me catch my breath before I continue talking. All right, I'm taking a little break. It's been all uphill. It's been a while since I went to Chile in January. And it's the end of May, so it's been a few months since I've been any way of hiking. But like I mentioned earlier, we're hiking up to the summit of Hawksbill. Now, Hawksbill is the highest point in Shenandoah National Park. It's at 4,051 feet. I have been to Hawksbill before, years ago when I came to Shenandoah. I've been to Shenandoah many times, and Hawksbill once, but it was years ago, well before I started YouTube. So I figured we'd revisit it. It's a beautiful day out. A little cloud cover, but not all cold or rainy. So beautiful day to do this. So we might as well take advantage of it and get some good views. So I'm gonna continue catching my breath, and then we'll continue up to the summit, to the top of Shenandoah. Alright, if you saw my previous video from Shenandoah, we made it up to Stony Mountain, and we had the summit to ourselves. That will not be the case today. Well, this hike, first of all, is later in the day, and the parking lot was packed, and I've seen lots of people coming down. So I'm expecting a pretty crowded summit. I mean, it is the highest point in the park, so it's a pretty popular hike. So we'd have to see what it's like when we get up there. I believe this is the summit up here. You can see an opening. This is probably going to be really, really crowded. So we will see what this is. Looks like there's a bathroom up here. Oh, this is a bird's nest shelter. Yeah, it's a nice little shelter in there. Picnic in there. You could probably pitch a tent in there. Oh, like the summit's up that way. We'll come over here for right now. Oh yeah. That is beautiful. Alright, so there you go. Overnight camping is prohibited in the shelter. That's just for day use. You can come up here, have a picnic, have lunch. There's all the restrictions, no campfires, pack out your trash, have to keep your pets on a leash. So yeah, you can come in here, have a lunch, taking the awesome view over there. Alright, the summit's up that way, so we're gonna head up that way. Here we are, the highest point in Shenandoah National Park. We're at 4,051 feet. Summit of Hawksbill Mountain. You can see the valley down below. Stony Man, we did that earlier today. I have a video on that one. It's almost 360. It's a nice little viewing platform over here. Yeah, very beautiful summit. Clear day. Yeah, you can see the entire Shenandoah Valley down there. The mountains on the other side. That's looking west. Spectacular view. Man, it's a beautiful day to be out here. Alright, we're gonna leave this beautiful location. It's absolutely awesome, beautiful up here at the summit of Hawksbill. But we can continue on down and let's see what more Shenandoah has to offer us. Great park, beautiful weather, beautiful day. Alright, so I'm on my way to my next stop, but I stopped here at this pull out here because this is Old Rag. This is the most popular hike in the park by far. I've done this hike twice, many years ago, well before I had a YouTube channel. It's an awesome hike. They now require a permit for it, and this is actually in my top 5 hikes I've ever done. It's an amazing hike, and maybe I did it in the fall, and the fall is actually spectacular. But this is by far the most popular hike here in Shenandoah National Park, Old Rag. If you want to, there's quite a few videos on it on YouTube, or you can also look it up. You can Google it, but it's an amazing hike, and I need to get back down here and do this hike. I don't have time on this trip, but I wanted to stop here and show you this because this is the mountain, and this is the showcase hike here at the park. Alright, next stop here, we are going to do the Dark Hollow Falls. So this is a short trail down, it's 7/10 of a mile down, so it's 1.4 mile round trip, but it is very steep coming back up. So we're going to do this. This will be our last really hike for the day, and then we'll stop at a couple other places before we wrap this up. But yeah, my mom's already heading down, so let's check out these waterfalls. Should be good. We've had a lot of rain, so this water should be flowing today. We've just been walking along the stream here, and the stream goes all the way down. It's going to form a gigantic waterfall. You have all these little cascades running down here, and the farther down we go, the deeper the waterfalls are going to get. this hike is only 1.6 miles, so it's 7/10, a little over 7/10 down, 7/10 up. So going down to the falls isn't bad because it's all downhill, but then when you're done, you have to hike uphill. So that's where the real challenge is getting back. So, but it's been a very nice walk through, down these steps through a beautiful forest next to the stream, which is about ready to go over a large cliff to form the falls. So we're almost down at the bottom. I haven't shown you much of the hike because it hasn't really changed much, but I'll show you more when we get down to the falls themselves. Going down this path here, I can hear the falls. Something down here. The stream we've been following has been coming down the mountain, and you can see it's picking up a little steam. And by the time it gets down there, it's going to be a full-on stream. There's a tree that didn't quite make it. You can see how it came. It's coming all down the cliff. That's interesting. How these trees, and now it's being used for homes. It's being used for forest critters. Looking like that died quite a few years ago. We're coming down on the falls. I can see him right there. You can see him right there. The waterfall's right there. We'll head down here. The absolutely gorgeous dark color falls. Well worth the hike down here. All right, we are going to head back.